Mayor Chris Bolways, Mayor of the City of Elizabeth, the fourth largest city in our state. We are situated around the center of the Arthur Kill Blueway, and I'd like to welcome all of you to the 2022 City of Water remote presentation. Our city has participated in regionally collaborative annual City of Water initiatives through Future City, a great organization that looks out for the ecology of our community. And we look forward to many more of these in the future. By supporting clean water initiatives and similar measures that can improve our water systems, we can all have a hand in ensuring clean, safe water for not only our families and our communities, but for generations to come. So with all of that being said, I'm very pleased to introduce a friend, Dr. Craig Donovan. Dr. Donovan has been a professor at Kean University for many years. He's worked with us here in the City of Elizabeth and Future City on not only clean water initiatives, but harbor estuary and all things that have to do with making our city a greener, cleaner environment. I now give you Dr. Craig Donovan. For over 20 years, we have been partners in this effort.
Thank you, my good friend Mayor Billwich. I'm Dr. Craig Donovan, Chair of the Public Service and Administration Department at Kean University. I've been a long-standing and active board member of Future City, Inc. and a co-founder of the Elizabeth River Arthur Kill Watershed Association. More than 20 years ago, me and my fellow board members Michelle Duran-McBean and the late Dr. John Dovshevitz spent many hours on the Elizabeth waterfront discussing the emerging seaport, its cranes and its shipping, and the vital and active marine life there. Out of this, we formed a watershed association that sees the Arthur Kill as a living blueway, a blueway that advocates for an environmentally sustainable and resilient infrastructure, one that supports our global supply chain. Behind me, you can see what is now Johns Cove at the northern end of the blueway. Among our other projects you might be familiar with, we're also actively participating and advocated for the new Goethals Bridge bike pathway, which connects New Jersey with New York City and Staten Island. I would now like to introduce our exceptional summer mentors, Karen and Sebastian. Would you two please introduce our summer interns?
Hello everyone, my name is Sebastian Prado. Today I'm speaking to you on behalf of the Summer 2022 FCI team. This team is being led by Karen Quintero and we have the opportunity to work with 4 RSSI interns. We bring to you this morning the City of Water video, which will go over the Arthur Kill Blueway and the parts that make it an amazing feature of our city. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope you learn from us and our partners. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Faiza. I'm an IT major at Rutgers, New Brunswick, and I'm an intern at Future City for the summer.
Hi everyone, welcome to our 2022 City of Water Day event. My name is Henry Acosta and I'm a finance major at Rutgers New. It's been a pleasure to intern here at Future City Inc. this summer.
Hi everyone, welcome to our City of Water Day event. My name is Brad Montesinos and I'm an RSSI intern at Future City and also a student at Rutgers University Newark, where I am majoring in political science and finance.
Hello everyone, my name is Vicky. I'm a geography student at Rutgers, New Brunswick, interning for Future City Summer 2022 through the RSSI program.
Our purpose is to raise awareness of the significant issues our waterways and infrastructures are facing. It is also essential to highlight the importance of our Arthur Kill Blueway. Although based in Elizabeth, our work also involves the neighboring municipalities that share the Arthur Kill Blueway.
The Arthur Kill Blueway, Federal Marine Highway, the policy. Presentation timeline. In around 16,000 BC, formation of the channel by glaciers occurred. In the 17th century, New Amsterdam is founded and the waterway is named Arthur Kill. In June 2007, the Energy and Independent Security Act of 2017 is passed. In December 2007, the Marine Highway Waterway is formed. In 2015, the Arthur Kill Waterway Deepening Project starts. In 2018, the Goethals Bridge new dual-span cable opened its lanes. And in 2019, the Bayonne Bridge elevation completed. Why are we talking about this waterway? What does it mean to us, and why do we call it a kill? The Arthur Kill actually gets its name from the Dutch, when New York was called New Amsterdam, and means back channel, to refer to its location behind Staten Island. It starts from the formation of Newark Bay and ends south in Raritan Bay. When was it formed? It was created by an ancestral carving at the Narrows for the Hudson River to drain water that led to the formation of the present-day Arthur Kill waterway. It has served to this day as an important tool in our geography to prevent continuous flooding of cities of New Jersey and New York. However, why is this channel relevant to policy today? In 2007, the Energy Independence and Security Act was passed, with the goal of reducing vehicle congestion on federal highways to improve vehicle fuel economy. In Subtitle B, Chapter 556, they saw short sea transportation as a solution to countless trucks transporting cargo across the U.S. The goal was for a plan to be implemented a year after the bill was passed. What would this national scale project be called? This led to the establishment of the American Marine Highway by the Department of Transportation. The program was built upon the existing infrastructure of the waterway transport with a goal of increasing its usage and coordinating economic goods and services. It has received funding to expand existing waterways' depth and width to allow higher volume cargo ships to enter. So what are the benefits? Well, some of the economic benefits would create and sustain jobs in U.S. vessels, ports, and shipyards, as well as reduce maintenance costs and improve U.S. transportation. And public and environmental benefits would be for the improvement of environmental sustainability in the U.S. transportation system, as well as improvement in transportation system resilience and redundancies by providing transportation alternatives during times of disaster or national emergency. The effect of the Arthur Kill Blueway on this policy. The Blueway has deepened multiple times in the past 2 decades to allow for cargo ships to enter into the ports of Newark and Elizabeth. The most recent project was in 2015 when the river was deepened from 35 to 40 feet along the Goethals Bridge. The project was funded and pushed by the state governments of New York and New Jersey to increase marine exports. This effect has led to bridges being expanded to incorporate post-Panamax ships. In 2013, the Bayonne Bridge was elevated from 151 feet to 215 feet. This has led to the Arthur Kill to be more heavily traveled than the Panama Canal with the amount of exports that go through the strain.
Elizabeth Blueway. My name is Johnny Rosser. I'm a long-standing project coordinator with Future City Incorporated and involved with the Regional Marine Life Project, which includes our Fish Advisory Project. When I think of the Elizabeth Blueway, I think of the following. The Elizabeth Blueway is part of an active marine highway that connects Elizabeth with Staten Island, New York, Bayonne, Jersey City, Kearney, Newark, Carteret, Woodbridge Township, and Perth Amboy. People enjoying fishing for sport and relaxation, generally fishing for striped bass or bluefish, at the Elizabeth waterfront fishing sites of Merciante Jackson Millett Park, Pine Street, Todd Bowl Soccer Field, the Marina, and Veterans Memorial Park. I think about container ships heading toward and docking at the Howland Hook Container Port in Staten Island, New York, to load and unload cargo. Tugboats pushing barges through the Elizabeth Blueway, loaded with oil, garbage, and other materials. Yellow signs from the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection, making people aware of possible sewage overflows into the Elizabeth Blueway through combined sewer outflows during and following wet weather conditions. Storm drains which empty into the Elizabeth Blueway. People digging for mudworms in the riverbed sediment when the tide goes out to be used for fishing or for sale to others. People fishing, shell fishing, and crabbing in the Elizabeth Waterfront fishing sites and selling their catch to others. I think about the environmental history of this area and its industrial past, which discharge waste materials into the Elizabeth Blueway, such as heavy metals, mercury, dioxin, PCBs, and other cancer-causing agents which may still be in the riverbed sediment. The dislodging of the riverbed sediment caused by the rising of the Bayonne Bridge and the dredging of the North Bay Port Complex to allow for larger container ships. Oil spills from ships passing through or stopping within the Elizabeth Blueway. Because of what I think, when people are enjoying fishing in the Elizabeth Blueway, people should not eat the fish they catch, but instead use the catch and release method of returning the fish back into the water for enjoying fishing.
In order to introduce our Arthur Kill Blueway, we want to mention the different types of infrastructures that exist along the Blueway, which are blue, green, and gray infrastructures. Throughout this presentation, you will be able to determine the importance of these infrastructures in our Blueway.
What exactly is blue infrastructure? It is infrastructure that pertains to water elements in urban environments like canals, ponds, rivers. Blue infrastructure improves air quality and can even help lower temperatures. They can also be very beneficial to the community by improving mental health. Similar to green spaces, blue infrastructure provides all of the recreational and fitness opportunities in addition to being environmentally beneficial. Water, like plants, can absorb carbon from the atmosphere through photosynthesis and give off oxygen. With absorbed carbon comes cooler temperatures, healthier air quality, and valuable aid in the race against climate change.
The Arthur Kill Blueway is a marine highway that connects Newark Bay to Raritan Bay, passing by the communities of Bayonne, Jersey City, Kearney, Newark, Elizabeth, Linden, Rahway, Carteret, Woodbridge, and Perth Amboy. A federal marine highway is a waterway such as a river that provides a crucial mode of transportation that helps alleviate land traffic. A positive effect of these waterways is reduction in greenhouse gas emissions and fossil fuel usage, as many container ships and freight ships use the marine highways to transport goods. Future City's Blue Map displays sites that have shown to be common places where people go fishing. It is advised that those who fish for sport and to follow the practices of catch and release rather than consume the crabs or fish on the Blueway, which can pose major health risks if consumed.
The next infrastructure is green infrastructure. These are planned networks of natural and semi-natural areas that use a variety of vegetation, soils, and other elements to design a healthier urban environment. Some examples of the system include green roofs, rain gardens, permeable pavement, trees, etc. Why is it important? There are multiple answers to this question. Green infrastructure is needed because it improves air quality through carbon capture and reduces exposure to harmful substances. The system also prevents flooding that can lead to severe damage. Green infrastructure also helps the community by providing physical activity opportunities, creating natural habitats by decreasing impervious surfaces, and reducing municipal water usage. Furthermore, the process benefits the economy by lessening cooling costs and providing people with green jobs. An important note to consider is that a Yale School of Forestry and Environmental Studies report on the Philippines concluded that green infrastructure is usually always more cost-effective than gray infrastructures, especially since it costs less.
Climate change. We all know that climate change has had a negative impact on our nation and the world in general. However, climate change has had a very large effect on New Jersey specifically. The average annual temperature of New Jersey has increased 3 degrees Fahrenheit over the last 100 years. The sea level in New Jersey has risen 12 inches since 1950 and is expected to keep rising 1 inch every 5 years. These changes in climate can cause an increase in coastal and inland flooding, which would have an adverse effect on the coastal and inland ecosystems. In turn, it would disrupt fishing and farming, which are both essential in New Jersey. In terms of water quality, rising sea levels exacerbate saltwater migration into aquifers that serve as a source of drinking water. The air quality is also being affected as the increased temperatures and pollution escalate. New Jersey residents inhale higher levels of unsafe ozone that is also known as smog.
An urban heat island, or UHI, according to the National Geographic, are metropolitan areas that generate more heat than surrounding rural areas due to the large amount of energy burned off by people, cars, and factories, and building materials which retain heat. The effect is multiplied for UHIs located in areas that experience hot weather when people use air conditioning and fans. High energy use and energy waste also contribute to global warming and raise a city's energy bill. To combat this, cities may turn to green infrastructure. Plants have the ability to absorb carbon from the atmosphere through photosynthesis. As carbon is absorbed by green spaces, the air quality becomes better. Therefore, integration of green spaces into urban areas is essential for the health of inhabitants, reducing energy costs, and slowing climate change.
So you may be wondering where public spaces fit in and why are we talking about them? Why are they important? Well, public spaces are a major benefit to the environment. They help reduce the amount of air pollution in the surrounding area, as well as provide shade that helps reduce energy demand, indirectly contributing to improving the air quality in that area. And public spaces act as the lungs of a city, as their greenery, such as trees, bushes, etc., help reduce that air pollution.
Elizabeth has many spaces for people to enjoy thanks to the Arthur Kill Blueway. The Federal Marine Highway provides community members with easy access to beautiful and beneficial amenities like Veterans Memorial Park, Johns Cove, Marciente Park, and the famous Elizabeth Waterfront. Each of these sites allow residents and visitors to enjoy the city by exercising on the wide pathways, resting on the park benches, using the playgrounds, and having access to a safe and sustainable environment.
Great infrastructure is one of three systems used by the City of Elizabeth to help sustain the environment. Great infrastructure is a system of man-made structures put in place to help regulate water management. Examples of the system would include water treatment facilities, stormwater systems, and combined sewage overflows, also known as CSOs. This type of infrastructure is an essential part of city planning. It allows for the decontamination of sewage water to be sustainably returned into the environment. Great infrastructure also helps provide clean drinking water to the community and mitigate floods through berms and other types of structures. With the increase of precipitation caused by global warming, great infrastructure is essential in removing contaminants and pollutants from the excess water runoff. A major feature of the Arthur Kill Blueway is the Goethals Bridge, which spans the channel, connecting Staten Island with Elizabeth. The original bridge was one of the first structures built by the fairly young Port Authority of New York and New Jersey in 1928. The cantilever bridge was named after Major General George Washington Goethals, who supervised construction of the Panama Canal and was the first consulting engineer of the Port Authority. The newly built dual-span cable-stayed Goethals Bridge opened its lanes in 2018. Its total length is 7,300 feet with a width of 62 feet and a clearance of 141 feet. The new features of the bridge include a walkway for pedestrians and cyclists, wider lanes, higher clearance for new cargo ships, and adheres to new seismic standards. All of these new features allow the bridge to be more adequately equipped to handle the growing regional transportation needs of the 21st century and beyond.
Throughout the rest of the presentation, please keep in mind that there are two types of existing water systems, one of them being storm drainage systems and combined sewer systems.
What is the storm drainage system? The system consists of underground structures that carry storm water to nearby bodies of water, like lakes and streams. As the system carries runoff water, it also brings debris like cigarette butts, leaves, motor oil, fertilizers, etc. This poses concerns for our waterways and their ecosystems, since this water does not go to a treatment plant.
Storm drain overflows occur when heavy rainstorms yield excess water to the water treatment plant, which leads to seepage from parking lots and roads into the sewer systems. Some untreated water from the overflow can go into basements, run down streets, or enter bodies of water. The picture on the left shows how water can overflow from the sewer systems and go back into the streets.
A city's rainwater, runoff, domestic sewage, and industrial wastewater are collected all by the combined sewer system, and it essentially consists of a massive underground pipe that transports the water to the treatment plant. However, when there is a high level of rainfall, the excess overflow is not caught by the plant, making it released by the CSO into local bodies of water, left untreated. So due to this, CSOs have become a major concern for the EPA.
Unfortunately, there are also contamination concerns with container ships and barges that push oil and garbage along the Blueway from CSO runoff. CSOs, or combined sewer outflows, are pipes that collect rainwater runoff and sewage. The wastewater usually goes through sewage treatment, but when there is heavy rain, the wastewater overflows and spills into nearby bodies of water, like the Arthur Kill Blueway. Oftentimes, the water contains toxins and human and industrial waste, making CSOs a major source of pollution in the Blueway.
Next, we will be talking about the importance of water treatment plants. This type of infrastructure is vital for removing contaminants, solids, or pollutants from sewage water. The treated water is later returned into the environment. During the treatment process, besides removing unwanted solids or contaminants, the oxygen levels of the treated water are also improved. Untreated water can carry diseases and be extremely harmful to the different ecosystems present. These diseases can also be a major health concern for the community. Overall, the water treatment plants are an essential part to providing a healthy environment.